Hi, welcome back to Gaming for Gamers. Here's Nora, supporting a very attractive silvery dress, which I'm sure if this game was made now she wouldn't be allowed to wear. In fact, I'm sure she wouldn't be allowed to be her because they would make her more ugly, because that's the way of gaming at the moment. Anyway, there you can see Tabbridge in the background. So today's video is another video about wokeism and feminism and diversity and the message in gaming, because unfortunately that seems to be almost all of gaming news in general, day in, day out in gaming at the moment. So today I wanted to talk about a game called Avowed, which you've probably heard of. If you haven't, it's a game by Obsidian Studios, who I like a lot. They made Fallout New Vegas, which is a great game. They made The Outer Worlds, which is a great game, and I like that studio. So I was kind of, well, before everything became almost inevitably a woke issue, I was kind of looking forward to that until I saw the game and I saw what the artistic director, whose name is Matt Hansen, said and did, and now I'm just in despair about what is going through people's heads. I mean, apparently Elon Musk, who we all know, said something about the fact that pronouns should never be in fantasy games. I tend to believe that, because that's right. I've said that before. You can't stick pronouns into games that it doesn't fit, whether it's historical games or fantasy games, because they wouldn't have had those pronouns. You can't fit modern cultural stereotypes into that kind of game. But that's just my opinion. It's his opinion, and he's entitled to his opinion, whoever he is. And I don't have any particular opinion about Elon Musk anyway, so I'm not his supporter or his detractor. He just said what he thinks and he's entitled to. So then the gaming director of Obsidian, Matt Hansen, decided to go on a rampage against Elon Musk and told him he doesn't care what he thinks, and he made the game and he doesn't care basically who buys it, I think. And you think, well, number one, why would you fight with Elon Musk? Elon Musk's entitled to have his opinion, and why would you fight with a guy who could buy Obsidian Studios 70,000 times over? He doesn't care about you, he doesn't care about the game, he doesn't care about the studio. So why would you pick a fight with one of the, if not the richest guy in the world? And secondly, and more probably importantly, why would you make a point of making your game something that's thrown into the woke pronoun arena? Why would you do that? I mean, it may be that, you know, people will play Avowed and decide it's woke and it's got problems and they don't like it for different reasons. But why would you make a point of putting your game in the spotlight when it didn't need to be, knowing the way the backlash has been against Veilguard and all the other games, Concord and Star Wars Outlaws, Why would you do that? And I don't care. I don't know Matt Hansen. I don't care if he believes in what he says. I guess he does. I don't care. We all work in situations, doesn't matter what job you do, whether you work in retail, whether you work in finance, I don't care what you do. We all work in situations where we have to abide by the company line, do what's right for our company. We're not allowed to just say what we think. That happens if you work at McDonald's. That happens if you work in retail. That happens if you work anywhere. And so why Matt Hansen thinks just because he has an opinion, he can just express it, regardless of whether it's going to damage his company or the game he's been trying to sell, I don't know. It's bizarre, because there's plenty of people that work at Obsidian. I don't know if they all believe this, but it's going to certainly damage the sales of the game, and it's going to attract negative views about the game. And like I said, it's not about what Elon Musk thinks or does. I'm sure he couldn't care less. But it's going to attract, as it has done, many other YouTube people, content creators, reviewers, to look at this game in a different way to just being another game. And like I said, down the line it may prove to be a woke game that's full of rubbish, and it may just be a rubbish game. But long before that, it's already got the attraction of being some game that's been picked out as they're trying to defend it for wokeness. And you think, why would you do that? And, you know, Matt Hansen has got no right to express his opinion outside his own studio, especially when it means it's a detriment to the game he's trying to sell. Or maybe he doesn't care about the game. Maybe Obsidian don't care about the game. Maybe nobody cares about the games they make, like Veilguard and like Concord. Maybe the only point is to destroy the games and make a message regardless of the outcome. That seems to be the point in gaming at the moment with lots of companies. like I said, with Microsoft saying don't put curvy women in games. I mean, well, maybe they actually couldn't care less about anything to do with sales, and they don't care if they all go bankrupt, because the only point is to repeatedly push out this obsessive message about non-sexualised women, ugly female characters, wokeism, pronouns, I don't know, who knows. But anyway, it's crazy, it's weird. I know there's been more news on the Avowed Obsidian story, which I've gone into a bit, but like I said, I'm not going to cover every single thing that's been said, because it's ridiculous and it drives you mad. And like I said, literally every day, every morning on I look at different things that have happened in gaming, different things to do with this woke, feminist agenda, message, diversity, and there's a new thing. So there's no point in overly delving into these things more than just the first thoughts. So anyway, they are the first thoughts about what's happened with Avowed, Obsidian, Matt Hansen, Elon Musk. And it's just a whole depressing situation, and you know, we've just literally on this channel and in general, we've just got over Avowed. Then we've got, before that there was Veilguard, then there was Star Wars Outlaws, Concord, Suicide Squad. We could go through lists, and it's almost as soon as one game finishes being humiliated by how woke and bad the dialogue is, and how awful the characters are, and how they forced in diversity that doesn't fit the game, you get a new controversy almost the same. We could just be talking about Veilguard again, or about so anyway, that's my thoughts today. Thanks for watching Gaming for Gamers. Till next time, take care for now.